So this morning did not go as I expected. My little baby son, Aiden, I sat there, changing his nappy, gave him back to his mum. I was like, I've got to go for my team meeting with Alison and Di, and we're sat in the Urban Strides office, and suddenly the phone goes, and Alison goes, it's ITV, it's for you. So I get it, and apparently ITV have heard about us, we've been recommended by someone, and they wanted to talk to us about this whole thing about Breakin being in the Olympics. They'd heard that I trained with the Rocksteady crew and a lot of the pioneers, and they wanted to ask my opinion on it, which is a pleasure, a privilege to be asked. And this is only about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and he said, oh yeah, we need to come down about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and also it'd be really great if you could have a couple of dancers doing the thing. And I was like, you want us to just have like instant dancers? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. So I gave Luke a shout, legend, and we got together like a whole bunch of Urban Striders who came down, and it just goes to show the love for Urban Strides and what we're doing. It'll be on the news, we're going to show it for you now. I have no idea how it's going to look, we're never in charge of the edit of these things, but I think it's just an absolute pleasure to be asked, and the ITV guys were fun and cool to work with, and hopefully we've shone a light in our beautiful culture a little bit more. So enjoy. Peace.
And finally tonight, why windmills, air flares and head spins could be the moves to watch at the Paris Games in 2024. Breakdancing is set to be recognised as an Olympic sport for the first time since it emerged from New York in the 1970s. It's aimed apparently at making the Games cooler with young people. Ben Chapman reports now from the mean streets of Buckinghamshire on the dance breaking new ground.
There's music and there are moves. But breaking, as they call it, is more than a dance. A cultural expression that's as much about athleticism as rhythm, and which these young people say deserves its place at the Olympics.
The level of athleticism that it requires, the level of dedication and training, I think it's amazing that dance is getting recognised in this way. People
can think, oh, I can really go far with this, I can take this and become an athlete and have the recognition. And it will be pretty sick.
This acrobatic form of street dance has its origins in 1970s New York. It's said that rival gangs would settle disputes by outdancing each other. By the 1980s, it was popular enough to attract royalty, when even Prince Charles was brave enough to have a go. Then last year it was included in the Youth Olympics, a Russian breaker winning gold after a series of head-to-head contests, true to its roots.
And it's that element of rivalry, of battle, which supporters say makes this more than just an art form, but also a sport worthy of the Olympics.
Anything that gets young people excited, motivated and enthused about moving their bodies and expressing themselves in a soulful manner to dance, I think is a fantastic thing.
And it's hoped it'll give breaking a similar boost in popularity to when George Sampson's Dancing in the Rain earned him victory on Britain's Got Talent 11 years ago.
Anyone involved in any sport, whether it's dance, whether it's, anything else, gymnastics, cheerleading, any in sport, I think the top goal is to be an Olympian. If that can't inspire people to get into dance, then I don't know what will.
Breaking's likely inclusion at Paris in 5 years' time is an attempt to make the Olympics more youthful and more urban. And it'll certainly make them more soulful too. Ben Chapman, ITV News, High Wycombe.